Folks, I have some bad news. For bears, that is. Yes, it took us less than 1 day to actually recover, and the bear extinction event continues. You know that big shakeout we were talking about? We just had it. We dumped $2,000 very, very shortly, but then it just bounced right back because there was too much buying pressure. That old wily BlackRock and Fidelity and others are buying up OTC, and that is eventually forcing the prices up. And bear dreams were completely and utterly shattered. Yes, they were hoping this dump would go to $9,000, $12,000, even $20,000. But that has been completely and utterly destroyed. Destroyed by the CPI yesterday, destroyed by the fact that interest rates on treasuries fell to 4.5, the lowest it has in about a year now. Yes, everything is going crypto's way. The SEC is being forced to consider and probably approve an ETF, and Jerome Powell and the Fed is becoming more dovish. And there's news from last week too. An Iowa bank just failed. That's the 5th banking failure within a couple of months. You know what that means? That means interest rates are getting too high, and they're going to bring the entire system down if they continue increasing the interest rates. The bears are getting so desperate. They're like, oh, volcano in Iceland. That's going to cancel out spring and summer, and that's going to induce a giant market fall. No. That volcano exploded in 2010 as well, and I was around in 2010. Yes, I'm one of those old timers now. I remember 2010. We had a great spring and summer, so it is not going to cancel summer, folks. So there's that news for you. The bears are desperate and they're being exterminated everywhere. And their hopes for a big pullback are over because we just had the big pullback and it wasn't very big. There's too many people that want to buy. Everyone wants to get in on the ETF. And the ETFs are getting BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, and everyone else to buy too. So the bear extinction event continues. Now, let's take a look at the charts today. Everything is going. Alts are going hyperbolic, many alts are going parabolic, and many more will join them in hyperparabolictivity. I think I made that word up, but that's okay. So we have Bitcoin up 6.5%, but look at these great alts. Even USDT is up 0.84 to join in on the party, although not all that much. A couple like Ethereum will take a few days to get on the road, but if you look at Solana, it's up 17.7%, and stablecoin remittances with Solana are actually up, folks. Very, very much up. Yes, there might be an issue with the Solana phones, but Solana said, our phones don't really have a security issue, but we don't really know if they do or not. So they made a statement to Blockworks that they denied a vulnerability to Saga phone holders from CertiK. And CertiK on Wednesday claimed that it found a vulnerability with a Solana Saga phone. But you know what? That really doesn't matter. You know why? Because no one has one of these things anyways. Very few people have one of these things, and it's completely overridden by the fact that the stablecoin remittances with Solana got another 9.5 million fundraise to expand globally. So crypto, it's not only crypto price that's going up, crypto use case and utility might actually be going up as well in terms of real world usage. So the big flush or the big shakeout that people like to talk about, that was the $37,000 to $35,000. But the shakeout only lasted 1 full day. And of course, wasn't really that big of a deal. And we are going back up. We are back at 37,500. That shakeout was exactly what we needed. But of course, if the bears, those silly bears, were hoping that the shakeout would be to 5,000, 10,000, 9,000, 12,000, whatever, they are wrong. So all those people that were bearish, Gareth Soloway, Data Dash, maybe Crypto Banter, they're going to have to revise their predictions because we are going back up. And only 6 months to the halving, maybe even 3 months to the ETF, I don't think we're going down. No. And some of these alts, like it's alt season. It's parabolic, man. It's parabolic. Like, we're seeing many of these pop off, and even the average is popping off by like, 6-7%, at least in accordance with Bitcoin. And I do think Bitcoin dominance is actually going down right now. Solana up 17%, Link up 10% again, AVAX up 23, DOT up 10, Cardano up 9, everything is up. CRO up 23%. Exchanges are going up. That volume is going to go up, folks. That volume is actually going to go up a lot as demand goes up. You're not seeing the liquidity in the exchanges right now, like I said, because everyone has withdrawn the money from the exchanges to their own wallet. So they're not as likely to trade, but they're buying. They're just not wash trading quite as much. The exchanges are not able to wash trade as much because they don't have as much crypto on their system because of self-custody, but that's a good thing. That does not prevent people from buying. That gets rid of a lot of the fake volume because exchanges have less to play with. Caspa up 32%. I've been really surprised by Caspa. I think it's overpumped, but who cares? As long as it's going up, it's great. And even if it turns back, it won't affect the other coins. Maybe there is some kind of development there. I don't really know of any apps on Caspa right now, or like any serious apps on Caspa. But like it has new FOMO, it's going up. And when these coins that really don't have much development going, like third-party development happening on chain, go up, that people are aping in, and that people really like these coins. Filecoin is up 11, Lido's up 17, ICP's up 12, like IMX is up 12, Near is up like 16, even VeChain's up 9%, which is more than Bitcoin is up. Optimism is up like 11. So everything is going to be in double-digit gains. I still think we're going to continue to go up. We're going to pass 38,000, go up to 39,000 and on to 40,000. And eventually we're going to crush 40,000 by the end of the month. Didn't look like it was happening yesterday, but oh, how things have changed. I knew that it was bullish as soon as those CPI numbers came out because there was nothing preventing us from going up. Absolutely nothing preventing us from going up. And of course, the more coverage for the Iowa bank failure, the better, because that just gives the Fed a shot to the arm saying, don't raise interest rates anymore or you're going to collapse the entire banking system. If they were trying to destroy crypto by raising the interest rates, they failed and they destroyed themselves. And now crypto is stronger than ever, folks. Crypto is stronger than ever. And there is nothing that the bears can do about it. Yes, a lot of the longs were wiped out yesterday, but today just as many shorts were wiped out, and it went up just as much as they went down. Someone is definitely orchestrating these pump and dumps. I'm not really sure who, but if they're really trying to dump crypto, it's 100% not working for them, because they're trying to sell into a huge number of buys. The buying pressure is like way, way too high right now. And like I said, the people that took their Bitcoin off the exchange, they're much less likely to sell as well. So the selling pressure is going to be a lot less than it should be, because people are self-custodying. They can't just hit the sell button on the trigger to sell. And yes, you can use those swaps within those wallets, but realistically, not that many people actually use that option, and they're just using it for a long-term hold. I think the trend towards self-custody has actually increased the number of long-term holders. There's less coins on the exchange to go around, which means when BlackRock and a lot of the other people buy, they actually have to fight for the coins that are left because the exchanges just don't have that many coins for them. Or they're just drying up all the OTC, and people that actually want coins have to fight for the coins that are available on the exchanges. So exchanges actually having less coins on them is very, very beneficial to Bitcoin holders. Very, very beneficial to people who are long-term holding or people that are waiting for the bull run. And the altcoin bull run is here. The thing is, like, we might actually have a smaller parabolic stage right before the halving and right before the ETF. And we might have a bigger parabolic stage afterwards. We might actually get 2 bull runs. And the rest that haven't pumped quite 10% yet, that are just keeping pace with Bitcoin, I'm sure will pump as the day goes on. Like XRP probably going to go up again. I mean, that's really because of the whole, the fake ETF stuff. BNB, like, they have legal trouble. VET is up like 9%. I'm sure it'll get above 10% soon. Cardano's almost at 10. It's like 9.15. Caspa and Solana are going insane right now. RNDR is up like 26. There is no stopping this train, no stopping this bull run. If you're still shorting, you're going to get run over. You're going to get run over and crushed. So get on the train, my friends. Get on the train. Realize it's time to DCA in. These things are not going to wait for you. And I bet a lot of these coins are just waiting for like a time like now to announce their big announcements so they can hyper pump as well. This is pretty amazing, folks. Really, really amazing. And yes, the bear market is officially over. The bull run may have just begun, and you might get the first of several parabolic stages coming up very soon. And I'm sure some of these coins like Caspa and Solana are already starting or have already done their the first parabolic step. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.